down. Get a hold of yourself.
Doctor, you're wanted on the phone.
Chill. Simmer down now.
I'm freaking out!
And I should have been wearing the mask when we came back for this one, but I didn't have it on. Welcome back, everybody, to Big Apple Hockey's Impulsive Reactions. In this segment, we're going to be doing our NHL Trick or Treats for the 2025 year. Now, it's only a month of the season. Some things could be tricking us. Some things could be a treat. We'll break that down right now. Let's start with the Metropolitan Division and the team that's in first place, the New Jersey Devils. Filk, the Devils, first place in the Metro. Is it a trick or a treat?
I'm going to say treat because I think this division is extremely weak. I don't think Carolina is as good as many thought they were going to be. I think there are some holes there still. I could see. Yeah, Evan's right. Welcome, Evan. It's always about health with those guys. Can Hamilton and Hughes stay healthy? Because if those guys are hurt again, then they're going to go south. So I'm going to assume they stay healthy this year, and this division's wide open. So yeah, I'm gonna say treat.
Yeah, it's all about health, and that's part of the problem. That's where I have my hesitation. The Metro is in flux. It's in a weird position. I'm actually going to go treat. I think they could be in first place in the Metro at the end, especially if Jack Hughes stays healthy. I have no faith in Dougie Hamilton staying healthy, and I'm unsure about whether or not Jacob Markstrom could be healthy. He's getting long in the tooth, and he already had that ankle injury, and they played Jake Allen a lot, and he was able to get through that, who's also pretty up there in age. This is one of those that it could be a borderline trick. This is a team that they got the talent to be able to do it. I don't know still if Sheldon Keefe is the right coach for them. I'm still going to go treat.
I think if this was bar clock, I go with a layup here. I think it's an easy treat because even if you want to say the Hurricanes are going to win the division, I don't think the gap between the Hurricanes and the Devils is going to be much at all. So
That's a good point.
So for me, I think it's kind of like, yeah, they're a good team. I think they're going to come in either first or second in the Metro. I'd be shocked if they finished any lower. So yeah, I mean this is a treat. They play with like the Islanders. They play with a lot of speed, a lot of pace. They got a lot of talented players. So yeah, I believe in the Devils. I do. Not to say that I think they're going to win a cup. I don't think they would, go far in the playoffs just because it's not really their game. But I think they're a high, a division winner caliber type of team.
Well, let's go with another team that's leading in the division right now, the Utah Mammoth. And they're right now in the Central Division top 3. Anthony, do you think that's a trick or a treat?
I know we had this bar talk topic about them, and I had said that I didn't think they could finish above Dallas, and because Colorado and Winnipeg are entrenched number 1 and 2. But I'm starting to change my tune a little bit in that. I think they're too young and too talented for me to say trick here. Again, I got to go treat. Logan Cooley is a fantastic talent. Congrats on his new deal, netting him $10 million a year. So good on him. But he's fantastic. Clayton Keller is one of their best players. Paterka, Dylan Gunther, talking about natural goal scorers. He's phenomenal. And you want to talk about we all talk about underrated players. Is Nick Schmaltz not in your probably top 5 most underrated player in terms of
another one with health? He's got to.
Yeah, health is the issue with him.
Yes, health, but I think he's underrated. He's a good offensive player, so he's in the mix too. Yeah. So for me, top 3. Maybe a couple weeks ago, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of sold on the Mammoth here, so I'm gonna say treat.
By the way, Anthony, just to extend what you're thinking, Nick Schmaltz right now is tied in scoring with Nate McKinnon.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow, that is just crazy. All right, Phil, is Utah being in the Central Division top 3 a trick or a treat?
Treat. I think I've been saying for years that this team, I think I've said like 3 seasons in a row that this team was going to improve.
Yeah.
And I think they're finally here. Nick Schmal staying healthy will be a big piece to it. But 17 points in 11 games. He's had some seasons where he's been close to a point per game, but it's been like shortened seasons. Like, okay, now I think with these young guys really coming up and really starting to break out, this team is finally like here. And it's great to see because, you know, this is their second year in Utah. And, you know, the Smiths, Ryan and Ashley, they're going to be very, very happy about this. I mean, they're still not at full operational power right now. So, yeah, the name of the game in the NHL these days is youth and speed. And they have that in spades. And they're finally starting to get the players to come in and help them out in the areas that they needed, like experience and grit and toughness.
I believe in this team a lot. Central Division's Murderer's Row. I have to go Trick on this one. Even though I think in the bar talk, I think I put them as a beer. The reason why I got to go Trick on this, Carl Vejmelka last year, 904 save percentage. Right now, 982. That's got to get better. You can't have that, especially in that division. And do they have a backup that's going to be able to alleviate some of the stress on him? Vitek Vanacek has been doing a pretty good job. 913 save percentage right now. The other thing to mention, yes, Utah, they're third in the league in shots against per game, but they're also, let me get that exact number, 23rd in the league in penalty killing at 73%. You need to get that up because that's another thing in that division. When you're facing lethal power plays, it's gonna be a problem. Macklin Celebrini, 16 points right now, 4th in the NHL. Yes, 5 of those points were against the New York Rangers last week. But Phil, is this a trick or a treat?
Treat. This is a treat. This is a guy that I said one day would score 90 plus points and win a Selke. He would become the 6th player in NHL history to score 90 points and win a Selke in the same season. He's going to do it. Trust me, he will. The points are coming, and it's not like this guy is not making. I would love to see the analytics on him and see like how much of an impact he makes at both ends of the ice, because this kid's one of the smarter players I've seen at that age defensively. When I look at Macklin Celebrini, and I know this is going to be, I might catch some heat for this, but I see Sidney Crosby. I see a player that's smart at both ends of the ice, that has just insane talent offensively, that has a burning desire to win. Like, you can see the fire in that kid's eyes. And he doesn't shy away from contact. He'll take a hit to make a play. I mean, he's just a fucking winner.
Anthony, is this an easy treat for you?
Yeah, I don't know. You made these pretty easy. I know you went against the grain with Utah, the last one, but for me, these have been easy treats. This kid's
we'll get harder.
He's a first overall pick. I mean, yes, he's there right now at 16 points because he's that talented. So yeah, this is an easy treat for me.
Do you think he's going to be up there with the big boys at the end?
Yeah, he's a first. He was drafted first overall for a reason because he's that talented. Eventually, he's going to become one of the best players in the league, and that's what he's doing. So
yeah. I'll agree with you guys. We'll make it a slam dunk. We just wanted to talk about how great Celebrini has been, because he is definitely a treat, and I can't wax poetic enough about him. He's been fantastic both ends of the ice, despite the fact that the Sharks hemorrhage goals. It's definitely not him. But as a matter of fact, the shirt that I'm wearing, hat trick or treat. So Macklin Celebrini, definitely a treat. Let's go north of the border. Let's go to Montreal. You got Jakub Dovic, 6-0, and he's top 5 in the NHL in goals against and save percentage. Anthony, is Yakovdovich a trick or a treat?
So this one, I'm going to go the opposite way. I think this is a trick. He's not a bad goalie, and I think he's got a good future. But what he's doing right now, I don't see as sustainable. So I think he's gonna come back down to earth. And if you're a Habs fan, that's okay, because I think your true future number one is in Laval right now, and Jacob Fowler, who they came out of college last year. I think he's going to be the guy going forward. But it's nice that they have Dobbs playing like this, but I don't see this sustaining over the course of the year. So yeah, for me, this is a trick.
Yeah, this is going to be another layup for me. This is a trick. And I'm not saying that Dobich is bad or anything like that. I just don't think he ends that at the end of the season with those numbers. But he's a legitimate goaltender. Don't get me wrong. Like, if you were to tell me that he was like top 10 or 15, I'd have a much harder time, saying trick or treat here. But top 5, I don't know. That's rough for me. 197 goals against, 930 save percentage. Is this going to be another Halak Price situation?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
2 goaltenders where they can, really, have to make a big decision. 197 and a 930. I don't think that this is a trick. I don't think those numbers are sustainable.
Yeah, to be in the top 5, I think it's definitely a trick. And you guys outlined it before I could even say it, so I'm way behind on this. But if it ends up being a 3 goalie race to be the starter, Sam Montembeault right now not playing that well, only 2-3 on the season, 842 save percentage, 382 goals against. Dobich has been carrying the load in a lot of ways for them, but if Fowler throws his hat into the ring, then it's a 3 goalie system, and those things don't work. They absolutely are detrimental to all 3 goalies, if not helpful to one. I wouldn't imagine that. I would ride the hot hand as long as you can in Montreal with him. Let's go to the last one, and Emmett Finney, 7th round draft pick that's kind of making a name for himself right now. 8 points, second among rookies in scoring.
This is the hardest one because right now he's playing on a line with Dylan Larkin and Lucas Raymond, and that's one of the hottest lines. I'm gonna say treat because I think he stays on this line, and I think I've been talking about Raymond as a guy that scored 90 plus points in this league, and I think that I wouldn't be shocked if he hits 100, maybe possibly even as soon as this season. I just think he's that good. I mean, he's got 8 points in 8 games already, so he's on a point per game pace. I think he's a fit, and I think I like the idea of Patrick Kane actually on their second line better than him playing on that top line.
It's a good story. It's what, he's a 6th, 7th round pick, and
Seventh.
if he stays on that top line, he's going to be in a situation where he's going to continue to produce. And maybe he's just a guy that fell through the cracks, and maybe he's going to be a pretty good player. I don't know, but my gut is just going to say trick. I don't know if he's going to keep up this type of production. But maybe I'm wrong. That's just my gut reaction.
Yeah, I think he's got a name that sounds like somebody from Irish folklore. So I am going to go trick on this. Let's see it continue to produce. I agree with Filk. I think the best place for Patrick Kane is to put Patrick Kane on the second line. And this guy continues to have chemistry with Raymond and Larkin. Then Kane and DeBrincat, they got chemistry. So let's see if they can capture that magic once again that they had back when DeBrincat was in Chicago.
Your ideas are intriguing to me, and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.